Hello everyone and welcome to PendulumEdu, and this session is for vocabulary, and I have brought new vocabulary words, a set that we are going to discuss today. As I had informed you yesterday as well that from now onwards, that is the coming week, that is Monday onwards, we are going to go live, guys, and that is from tomorrow we are going to go live at 9 a.m. every day. So it will be a live interaction session. For your doubt as well, you can get it clarified right here with me. So whether you're preparing for banking, civil services, defense, or SSC and other exams, other competitive exams, I must say, this is the right spot for you, because we give you the entire article discussion with proper meanings of the words and their usages in a sentence. Guys, I shall see you every day in the live session. For today, let's begin with the article, and the article for today heads as you can see here, it goes as Sanctions Overreach on US's decision to impose sanctions on Turkey. Sanctions overreach, sanction is a noun. Number one meaning is approval, and number two meaning is a kind of legal action against, okay, someone. So here what has happened, there are some actions taken against by US on Turkey, okay. There are few sanctions made on Turkey by US, and that is US's decision. Now what is it, why did this happen, we're going to know in the article itself. Guys, now you see how it's used as noun. Sanction can also be used as a verb, that means approve, to approve. So it can also be used as a verb, but here in the given sentence it has been used as a noun because this is giving us the subject. Alright. To impose sanctions on Turkey, impose is lagu karna, okay. To implement on someone, okay. The US should realize it cannot dictate terms in a changed global order with its new powers. Now, the writer says that US has to realize that just because it has new powers, it cannot dominate the world. It cannot dominate it cannot dominate other powers. Okay, it should not be in this world, in this imaginative world, that with its new powers or new authorities, it can take over the other nations in the world. The writer says the US's decision to impose sanctions on Turkey over its purchase of the S-400 missile defense system from Russia further complicates the already troubled relationship between the two NATO members. So anyways, Turkey or US का कुछ खास relationship नहीं है, it is not on good terms. So in that case, now if this has happened when Turkey purchased this missile system from Russia, so US has filed, or US has given a complaint, or it has come up with a disagreement that why is Turkey doing so. So this has you can say it has like given the situation a worse outlook. Now, US Secretary of State, now this is important according to your current affairs perspective. Who is the US Secretary of State? It is Mike Pompeo, said earlier this week that the Trump administration was obliged, that is, it was forced, like it was important. Obliged has been used as an adjective here. It was obliged, like it was supposed to. It was supposed to do it, मतलब उनकी मजबूरी थी, like वो इस बात के लिए तैयार नहीं थे, but उनकी मजबूरी थी to impose sanctions on Turkey under the Countering America's Adversaries Through Sanctions Act, passed in 2017 and aimed at discouraging third parties from buying weapons from Russia. So how does US clarify its part? It says that through the Sanctions Act, why US has imposed sanctions on Turkey, because the act that was passed in 2017, it aims at discouraging or not letting other countries or nations buy or purchase these missile or defense systems or weapons, I would say, from Russia. So it has to discourage the nations through this act, and that is what exactly US has done at present as well when Turkey came up with a purchase from Russia. Further, the writer says earlier the US had suspended Turkey from its F-35 fighter jet program, which Washington feared would be undermined by the Russian system. Undermine is a verb. Okay, here has been used as a verb. Undermine means to consider someone insignificant. To consider insignificant or low, like if you compare, okay, तो किसी को कमजोर समझना या कमजोर करना. All right. So Washington को इस बात का डर था that Russia would undermine the same. And US suspended Turkey. US did not consider Turkey when it came up with a fighter jet program with Washington. President Recep Tayyip Erdogan has called the sanctions an attack on Turkey's sovereignty. The US decision will have implications. Implication is a noun. I must tell you, implication is noun. Implication means the effect of a particular decision of a situation or a decision. ठीक है, कहते हैं ना किसी चीज का परिणाम. तो इस जो sanctions करने का जो परिणाम है that India will also bear, it has to bear, which has also ordered the S-400 because India ने भी S-400 order किया है Turkey के साथ साथ. The Trump administration has been non-committal on giving India a sanctions waiver. Like Trump's administration means that at the moment, even Trump was non-committal. Like they were not agree. They did not agree to waive India off for purchasing or making this order or purchase to Russia. In the case of Turkey, Washington had said it would not invoke sanctions. Invoke, that is a verb that is bring up, invoke. To instigate. कहते ना एक तरीके से भड़काना, like भड़क के बढ़ना. Right? So it would invoke. उन्होंने कहा वॉशिंगटन ने कि sanctions नहीं होंगे या नहीं आएंगे यूएस के if Ankara did not activate the system. आप system खरीद रहे हो but उसको activate नहीं कर रहे हो, then there will be no sanctions. But why would Turkey have purchased this anti-missile system for billions of dollars if it did not want to activate it? This is a question. Yes, why are you investing such a huge amount if you're not going to use that system, that missile system or that weapon? If you're not going to use it, then what is the use or what is the purpose of purchasing it? In October, Turkey test-fired the system and in 2 months, sanctions are in place. Now, in October, Turkey purchased it and it test-fired it. And at present, if you see, within 2 months, there are sanctions against Turkey. The US's decision to suspend Turkey from the F-35 program was well within its rights. Like it was legal, it was legit, and US did not do anything that was beyond the rules and regulations. It is up to Washington who it should sell the weapons to. So it's up to Washington. What would happen, who it would sell the weapons, it is all up to Washington. It also says, the writer says, but punishing other countries with sanctions for the decision to buy weapons from a third party is trans-border bullying. Trans-border, that is across borders. कहते ना border के पार, ठीक है ना? Sorry, border के पार. वो trans-border कहलाता है. It's an adjective. Trans-border bullying मतलब वो एक तरीके का किसी को परेशान करने का तरीका है. अगर आप उनके डिसीजन को उन्होंने अगर किसी थर्ड पार्टी से वेपन्स खरीदे और आप उनके अगेंस्ट कोई स्टेप ले रहे हैं, then it's kind of bullying. If not meddling with their sovereignty, if not meddling, meddle is a verb, that is to interfere. Dakhal dena. So the writer says that if you are not like interfering with the sovereignty, then definitely still if you're taking any step, then it is sort of bullying. You're bullying the country. Each country takes decisions on defense based on its requirements and security challenges. The S-400, which has been deployed by Russia in Syria along its borders with Eastern Europe and in the Arctic Circle, is seen as a highly advanced aerial shield. So S-400 has this beautiful benefit. It is an advanced aerial shield that can be utilized and that can be used to the best of its purpose. It is hardly surprising that Turkey, China and India, which are rising, ambitious powers with daunting security challenges. Guys, daunting is an adjective. Daunting is an adjective, guys, and it means difficult. Like something that seems or appears difficult, something that looks that it is katin, thoda sa bahut katin hai, difficult hai. If it seems that way, then it is daunting. So it has daunting security challenges. It has difficult security challenges, complicated ones, okay, complicated ones, and opted for the S-400. Punishing them is coercion, sans strategic decisions. Coercion, that is forceful. ये उनके लिए, if you're punishing them by releasing sanctions against them, ये उनके लिए एक forceful या आप कह सकते हो ज़बरदस्ती का उनके लिए problem खड़ा करना का बात है. From a geopolitical point of view, the US's actions could drive Turkey further into the hands of Russia. Despite the serious disagreements over crises such as Syria, Libya, and now Nagorno-Karabakh, we had a discussion about this as well, that Mr. Erdogan still chose to buy Russian weapons shows that there is a paradigm shift in Ankara's strategic thinking. Paradigm shift, that is a huge shift or an exemplary shift. नाउन है, कहते ना एक मिसाल से भरा हुआ या एक बहुत बड़ा कुछ बहुत यूनिक होने वाला है, समथिंग ह्यूज जो अब तक नहीं हुआ वैसा कुछ होने वाला है, ग्रेट एग्जाम्पल सेट हो सकता है अगर फिर भी इन सब चीज़ों के बाद भी अगर टर्की ने डिसाइड किया वेपन्स लेने का. Writer at the end concludes saying the US-Turkey tensions, coupled with a war of words between French President Emmanuel Macron and Mr. Erdogan and the Greece-Turkey spat. Spat is a noun which means quarrel or a fight. Jhagda. In simple terms in Hindi, we term it as jhagda. Greece-Turkey spat over the Eastern Mediterranean region points to cracks in NATO. The US should ask itself whether it wants to widen these further or take a broader view of the changes that are underway in the global order. So it says that it is US who has to decide that whether it wants to widen this gap or between the US and Turkey tensions that is already going on. Does it want to widen the gap, or it wants to sum it up? It is looking for changes, okay, and it is going to come up with different methodology to deal with it. The 1990s unilateralism, that is a one-sided decision, or unilateralism is a noun which is one-sided, ek tarfa. Unilateralism has already paved the way for a new multilateralism. There are many rising powers, and their demands may no longer be dictated by the wishes of Washington. So the writer says that it is conclusive enough that there are various or varied powers that are emerging, right? India is one such country, and things cannot work according to Washington or the rules or decisions made by or dictations given by Washington. Every country and every power solely has its own decisions and own capability of making a decision and coming and also being prepared with the implications of the same. So this is what the writer at the end concludes with it. And this is the entire article that I wish to discuss with you guys for today. And these were the vocabulary words that I wish to give it to you, or I wish to share with you. So here we end, guys, and do not forget to join me from tomorrow live at 9 a.m. guys. Do not forget, if you haven't subscribed the channel, do subscribe it right away so that you get the notification and you do not miss the regular sessions with us. The list of the words, if you need, guys, definitely you need it, and that is why we provide it. It is given in the link. You can go to the link given in the description and you can straight away get the list right there, and you can revise and let us know any of the doubts that you guys have. I shall see you soon in the next session. That is tomorrow. Till then, keep learning and growing, learners. Thank you so much.